So, here is a frequently asked question by prospects. Do I need to take the company's products? And if I do I have to carry on taking them or can I just take them once? I've heard this a few times from prospects, and it's something that then stops them from moving forward. But my recommendation is that if somebody says that and they're saying, I just want to make money, that's all I want to do, I just want to sell, that's all I want to do, then perhaps look at that as not being the right person for your team. So, hi, I'm Lucy. I help female business builders to expand their team and then scale their business online. Yes, what I can say is it's looking at this question and really looking deeply at what that person is thinking. And most of the time, it's because that person is just looking at making a quick buck. They want to get in, they want to sell something, they want to put it up on a website and not do anything. And so they're a really dangerous person to even consider to have in your team. Now, do consider how they're asking that question. So when I've been asked that question by people, it's mostly those kind of people. Occasionally, it's somebody who asks with that, do I need to be taking them? And they want to know, that's just a question that they want the understanding on. So there's a different way that they're asking that question. And if they ask in that kind of a way, that's fine. They're just curious about how the business works and if that's one of the things that they're required to do to work the business. So that's fine. So really be aware when you're listening, and remember that listening is really key in our business, is to take the time to really listen, is also to read between the lines. So how they've said something, how they've put it, maybe what they've said to you before, that you just go, that's a little bit of a concern. And if it's a bit of a concern now, just imagine if you do bring that person into your team and that becomes what they do, and you don't have the control over that because now they're in your team, right? So they're an independent member. They can do what they want to do to a degree, as long as it's not against company rules. If they're not taking the products and they are just selling them, then will other people in your team see that? And that then becomes like a fungus and what's the word I want? It's spreading like a virus. That's what I want to say. So you don't want that to become a virus in your team. So just be really aware of that. To the person that is asking in a really good way and is just curious, is that part of, what I need to do when I come in? Then absolutely, 100%. Imagine if you were selling a certain kind of car, let's say a Mercedes, and you're driving around in a clapped out car from 50 years ago, and it's not a good car from 50 years ago. And you're recommending the Mercedes and how fantastic it is and all of this stuff and how wonderful it is to drive. And it's your dream car and all of these things. And yet you haven't got a car that's anywhere near that, and it isn't even the same make. And they can see that, then there's a lack of congruency with what you're saying and what you are actually living. So making sure that you're using the product that you are recommending, and that's where sharing the results, your own results on social media, comes in to do that for you, really. Because if you're sharing your results, you can only share them if you're using the products, right? And you can only say it with authenticity when you're using the product. And if you're showing that you've started on something new and it's made a change in your income, or it's made a change in the way that you look or the way that you feel, then you share that result because of that product. And that is what draws people to you. So yet then share that with the person. So share your product story, share how you used to feel, look, or what your income was like, and the difference now. Even if it's only a few months along, there's going to be some kind of a difference. And even if it's just your mindset that's changed because of what you're doing, because of the people you're around, there's a change. And that positive change is what you want to be presenting to your prospect to say, yes, absolutely. You use the products of this company, and then we just keep using them because our result just gets better and better and better. And sometimes it's not the result we expect. So when I came into my company, I got 2 or 3 results, probably more actually, that I didn't expect to get. I just thought, oh, it'll be nice. I know I need to use it. It was one of those things I just automatically knew I was going to need to use it. I didn't have that question on my lips. And I had been to a presentation where everybody was using it, and the results that they were getting just was what inspired me. So that's the thing. It's what inspired you to get started was possibly the results. So share that with your prospect. Make sure that they understand it. Make sure that they get a great result and they don't want to come off. That even if they're going through a rough time, that they don't want to stop using that product or doing the business, because they know what they would feel like without it. And that is the power of getting a great result. So I hope that helps with this question, and I wish you an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you soon.